Hi, how is everyone tonight? Tonight I'm talking about the parts of your body that show your true age. Oh my goodness. So let's talk about first, how do we try to keep looking young and fresh? So we want to exercise, we want to eat nutritionally well. It's all about eating sensibly, getting out to the fresh air and finding ways to reduce the stress in your life, and really getting into a skincare regime, a gel skincare regime that's going to keep your skin as smooth and as fresh looking as possible. So I think a number of things keep you young, but I do think that it's the energy that you get off, and you have to get that energy level up in the body, and that's what maybe going to the gym does for you, going to your exercise classes, whatever exercise you do to get your energy level up. I would say that for me probably is right up at number one, because the energy that you give to yourself shows and it goes out into people get excited about the vibes you give off. So for me, that is key in looking young, healthy and fresh. Yes, it is. So remember, Facebook Live at 7 on a Thursday. If you've got any questions about your skin, put them in the comments below and I will answer them, I promise. So we can disguise the way that we look, or the age that we look. How do we do that? Well, we can have a funky hairstyle going on. You can go and get a makeup lesson. I quite like doing that. Go and get a makeup lesson and learning new techniques, up to the minute techniques. Don't stick with the whatever the blue eyeshadow that we used to wear years ago. Go and find someone that's good at applying makeup and get them to give you a lesson. Clothes that you wear, shop the high street, book in for one of those is it personal dresser consultations, and that's the ways we can do it. Makeup, dressing well, hairstyles, that can all affect and disguise what age you are. So, but what happens to our skin? So as we age, you know, I keep talking about the layers of the skin, but the outside layer of the skin is the epidermis, and underneath that is the dermis. So this is what happens as you go older, as we age, the epidermis can get more layers to it. The skin cells are not throwing off as quick, so that's thickening up the epidermis. And at the same time, the dermis, the middle skin layer, where all the collagen lies, the good guys, the collagen, where that lies is thinning down, right? So we know that the epidermis is thickening, the dermis is thinning down. So we've got to change that, and how we're changing that. And this is what I want to talk about, what we can do. So there's 4 body parts for me that really show the age first. And the first one is the hands. Have you noticed that? I'm allowed to mention, no, I'm not going to mention the famous celeb. I'm a huge fan of her, but she always wears gloves for that reason, because the hands are the first thing I think you can tell someone's age with. It's not good, is it? So what can we do? Well, I'm going to promote a little bit this week. You need to be trying the JL hand cream Plump and Protect. So you need to use a really good hand cream. A hand cream that's not made up mostly of water, but it's got super ingredients in it that is going to fix your hands and make them plumper looking and protect them and make them smooth. So a good hand cream, this is Gel Pump and Protect. So putting a hand cream on every morning when you get ready, and at night before you go to sleep, I think that's a must. And even during the day, thinking about when you're washing your hands, you really don't want to be using alkaline type soaps that can dry the epidermis out, cause cracking in the skin, and in some cases, which I have seen, cause eczema when it's the wrong product, the wrong soap that's been using. So the outside layer, remember, is acidic, and we want to keep it that way. Using alkaline drying soaps is just drying the area, keeping that protective barrier, making it come away. So be careful of the soaps you're using. Shower gels, always be thinking about, try and go sodium lauryl sulfate free, but that's what we want to think about the hands, because especially if you're washing your hands a lot, you really want to be using the correct products. And always, girls especially, and the guys, put on hand cream. All right. Another good tip is, you know, the story about the lorry drivers that, you know, they're driving long distance and they've got their hands on the wheels and they've got their arm at the side too. You know, they're very prone to getting skin cancer because of this. The hands can get age spots, so it is a great idea to, if you are that lorry driver, outdoors person, a golfer, someone that's the hands are on show a lot, putting on SPF. That's my other favourite word, SPF. So that will prevent the age spots that you can see on older hands. So I've told you what you can do about your hands, right? Remember, any questions you can ask me, please speak to me during Facebook Live. I like it when you give me a wave. So your face is the next thing, okay? So I think hands, you can tell someone's age by the hands, and then the face. So remember, the most important thing is protecting the face against that big yellow guy in the sky, the sun. The sun causes 80% of aging. And I've already mentioned that we lose collagen as we get older. So the sun actually degrades the collagen in the face, makes the skin thinner. And because of that, the support system, you know, you get thinner skin, you get sunburnt more easily, and the collagen is just disappearing. So we have to protect it. Also, I'm going to talk about this diet face that's going on just now. A couple of my friends have been doing it. So for those of us over 40, you know, be thinking about, don't lose the weight drastically. Your body does find it easy to take the calories off the upper part of the body, and you'll see it when someone's lost a bit of weight, too much weight, and too quickly, the face gets sunken in right there. And that is called diet face. So you don't want to get that, girls. You don't want to get that, boys. So keep, you know, thinking about, if you need to lose weight, toning up and eating sensibly, dieting sensibly. And obviously the face, I want you to protect it against the sun and the environment outside from broken capillaries. So you have to put on good skincare and great sunscreen. All right, and it's great to go along, speak to your local advanced GL esthetician and get a fantastic facial. They'll keep you right. They will. The eyelids, next thing for me, we have to really watch the eyelids. So I'm really going to put it out there. Are you using eye cream? Because you have to use eye cream. You've got to be using eye cream round this here. This skin here is absolutely so fine. And remember, I've talked about it, but the skin here being so fine, there's not a lot of support tissue. There's no fat supporting this area. So that's why as we get older, the eyes sort of look sunken and they can drop in a lot of people. So be protecting that with good skincare and making sure you're putting on your eye cream AM and PM. Are you prone to puffy eyes as we get older? Puffy eyes, take less salt in your food. Drink more water. Look for eye creams especially designed to reduce the puffiness, okay? That's the thing to look for. And also ones that increase the circulation, because you've got issues here with fluid. If you have, okay, you really want something that's going to stir up the microcirculation. So caffeine as an ingredient is spot on. Look for caffeine in eye cream. Yes. And the last one I want to talk about is the turkey neck. Who out there has got a turkey neck? Oh, I just hate that name, turkey neck. But this is why I keep saying, when you're using all your JL skin products or whatever skincare you're using, you must think of using it from the décolleté up. Yes, treating the chest, the décolleté and the neck area as well as the face. You must use the skincare and the serums on this area too. Do not forget it. I promise, if you think about your cleansing and your serums on this area and your moisturizers and your night lotions on this, it will start to take care of itself a lot better. And during the day, you must always remember Joanie's favourite little 3 letters, SPF. Don't ever forget the SPF. That is a must. So not just thinking about it for your hands. If you're going out there, even with smartphones, laptops, all the light waves, the light pollution, that's a good term, isn't it? The light pollution that's hitting our skin now, we have to protect it against this environmental pollution stuff. So sunscreen, SPF 30. So if you want to have the best skin of your life, okay, you can ask the questions below, or you can email me, joan@jlformulations.com. Have a fantastic week. It's lovely to see you all. Bye now.